We're doing what Euros with Scotland, guys. I'm going to be keeping the broadcast thing up so I can just keep an eye on the chat instead of just watching it on my laptop, because I can't be bored these days with it. Actually, guys, yeah, guys, we're just going to keep my chat off, and I'll just watch it on my laptop. But in our group, we have got Belgium, Denmark, and Russia. I think the hardest team in the group is Belgium, and I think the easiest team is Russia. Actually, I think we won't qualify. If we do, we'll have between two parts, group stage and knockout rounds. Wales, I think they'll qualify from their group. Northern Ireland and England are in the same group, though. Wonder what will happen between them two. Guys, 1 minute while we get this on my laptop to keep an eye on chats. My friend Jaden Williams, he's a moderator, so if he comes in and he's in a bad chat, he will let me know, and you will be banned in future streams. But with a wee comment in the chat of my own. So guys, you can add my Snapchat if you want, RossKelly2003. But 2 people have liked already, that's nice. Stay cool and safe, so I mean stay safe during this virus, and also stay cool. But there we go. The current champions of the Euros is Portugal. Portugal will be hard if we face them at some point, but maybe we do well in the group. We might have a chance to win these Euros, but it still will be a difficult task. I've relied on a few players. I've keyed up my own national team that I want to see feature, and that is what we're doing. Not all of them at Burnley, just letting you know. Lee Griffiths is the opportunity striker to score banging goals. The opening group game is against Russia, the easiest team in the group in my opinion. I think Denmark are quite hard as well. So guys, here's the Scotland team I went with. So guys, I'll go through through the players who I've added, is my opinion. I've added Alan McGregor, Stephen O'Donnell, Declan Gallagher, Andrew Considine, Lewis Ferguson, and Lee Griffiths. And also I've involved Scott Bain, Graham Shinney, and that's it. Let me know, you guys, what you guys think of that. I am thinking it's a very strong team. Russia's captain or striker, he's dangerous. We will be enabling auto save, because then we can keep the save progress going to the next match. But Scotland, that's the team I'm going to go out with first. Ferguson and Considine and Gallagher in 2. And Stephen O'Donnell, I just wanted to call back up to the national team. Griffiths, you do what you can up front. That is the main thing. Here we go, up against Russia. I'm going to put them in the home kit, because then we don't get distracted by colours. But here we go, up against Russia. Predictions in the chat, guys. I don't need to. It's obviously I'm the streamer and I'm watching it. I'm going to go with 2-1 victory. I think Russia, I think we'll take the lead, then Russia equalise now. I think we'll score a dramatic late winner with somebody, but who knows? Obviously, when we see Scotland's national anthem, I will be singing it. So the opening game against Russia, it is in Munich in Germany at the Bayern Munich Stadium. Alan McGregor's behind, Andrew Robertson, McGregor in goal, while Celtic goalkeeper Scott Bain is on the bench as the backup keeper, since I'm hoping the national team will work with these changes that I want to make into real life and try and convince Steve Clark. There are the Russia team all doing their huddle, huddling up and singing their national anthem. We couldn't hear us in this match, but nobody is hugging each other for the Scotland team. Scotland are preparing for the tricky game. So obviously I've involved a couple of my own players that I would like to see in the Scotland national team. Declan Gallagher, Considine, McGregor, O'Donnell, Ferguson and Griffiths, as I've added them all to the Scotland squads. And I believe they'll all do well. But there you guys saw the Russia team. And here we go at the Munich Arena in Germany. Let's go. Come on, Lee Griffiths. I'm going to change the camera angle now, guys, to something I really... Dramatic wide. I kind of like the look of this camera angle. It's so you can see better players in space. Let's go. Robertson. Callum McGregor. Declan Gallagher. O'Donnell. Guys, I'm going to switch it back to what I normally use. Actually, guys, we're going to keep it at fan view. Ferguson making his debut. O'Donnell. Christie. To Declan Gallagher making his debut. Andrew Considine as well. The Aberdeen duo, Ferguson and Considine, will be good to get into the Scotland squad and just prove they're Scotland quality players. Ferguson with the first, like, kind of forward ball, like attacking wise. Just going to switch back to this camera angle. Russia win it back. It was just from their captain. We have to keep an eye defo on him. It's a lot of key Russia men. In defence as well. Here come Russia. Robertson's beaten. Ryan Fraser isn't. It's clean there. Fraser's just trying to stay clean. Oh, McGregor's been beaten first. Told you guys Russia were going to be hard, even though I think they're the easiest team in the group, and they lead after this 20 minutes. And Alan McGregor, in my opinion, probably should have done better. Alan McGregor, the Rangers goalkeeper, just wanted a little bit better marking as the back four failed to this occasion already. Is this going to be harder than I thought against Russia? But that player just celebrates his goal in 21 minutes of being played. It's Scotland's hopes of ever getting back into the Euros ever going to end. Christie. Ferguson. Stephen O'Donnell, former Aberdeen youth player, plays for Mullen now, signed from Kilmarnock in the summer. Robertson plays for Liverpool, so him and Fraser coming up from down south. And also Super John McGinn. Christie almost went down in the Russia box there, did the Celtic striker Lee Griffiths, who I have made as my first choice striker for the tournament. Robertson, stay fair, that's it. Robertson onto Alan McGregor, who has already considered. Lewis Ferguson. It's John McGinn. Here's Griffiths. He looks for Ryan Fraser and he finds Ryan Fraser. He'll cross that one in and the goalkeeper spills it almost. Two players going for it. And really the goalkeeper could have spilled that for Russia. That's why we don't like that. Zuzma, the striker for them, on the attack as he... No, Declan Gallagher. And Gallagher could beat him. And McGregor's beaten again. It's 2-0 to Russia. A tenable clearance in the end from Declan Gallagher and Alan McGregor together. Really tenable. Great stuff from Russia, and the players have kicked it off again. Ferguson kicking out of play. Alan McGregor has considered twice already on a welcome return, but we could make at least 2 subs at half time to try and improve the team. As Russia, we have all the possession as well. So guys, I am going to bring off Callum McGregor and bring on Graham Shinney in midfield. Ferguson will start ahead of him. Graham Shinney now playing for Derby. Also going to bring on James Forrest. And put Christie out on the left, Forrest out on the right. But will this work for Steve Clarke? But Steve Clarke Nose to involve, Graham Shinnie. Come on. There's another former Aberdeen teammate of Shinnie's in the Scotland team at Considine, who hasn't really done much or had to do much. It's like Gallagher, it's been the poor centre back. Free kick to Russia, but they take it quickly. And they get it back to their striker, who's taken out, and it's going to be a free kick on that bit of the pitch, but honestly, in my opinion, Forrest didn't clip him. That's a blatant dive, in my opinion. Russia will whip in, probably. They do, there's big men forward. Alan McGregor holds on to only 2-0, the 2-0 lead. 2-0, 2 goals conceded. Oh, they're not playing too good football, they are, but near are we practically. We've yet to even register our first shot of the tournament. It's won by John McGinn. And Griffiths continues his run. Oh, it's going all the way through. Well done, no! Forrest! Forrest! Well done from James Forrest! Who collects the ball! Scotland are back in it! Arda's European dream still alive for Scotland. Griffiths to... Who is the... Oh! Griffiths, who gave it in to Lewis Ferguson, who almost got a debut goal. But it hit the post, Ferguson. And then the Celtic player James Forrest got the rebound for the first goal of the tournament to Scotland. Two people watching at this time in the morning. Scotland are back in the Euros. As James Forrest has done it. Is this Scotland all over again? This is what you call Scotland times in the Nationals. Here come Russia. Robertson, get away. Considine, you've been the most positive centre-back we've used so far. Gallagher's not really done much, but you've done excellent. Christie. Griffiths said he was fouled. Play on, says the referee. Forrest. And to Griffiths. Ferguson. Here's Ryan Christie. Out to Robertson. Robertson into the middle. It's knocked away by Russia. Not that far away though. Here's O'Donnell. It's O'Donnell into the middle. I know who's also in the chat with me. So guys, I'm going to bring off Declan Gallagher. He's been awful at centre-back tonight. Just trying to bring on Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay, who does normally play defence for Scotland. But on will come Scott McTominay, hopefully. Ferguson. Unlucky. He's Barry Ferguson's son and Derek Ferguson's nephew. Former Rangers players. And he plays for Aberdeen, Lewis, so. And O'Donnell, what you doing? O'Donnell, please don't tell me that's a penalty. O'Donnell's been booked. As that's technically a wee nasty trip. But O'Donnell gets his first booking of the tournament. Got a man on the line. And Alan McGregor remains on his goal line. It's a good ball in as the Russia captain. Look to score, now Scotland break. Oh, that would have been lovely. But a good, unlucky. We've beaten by Russia, but they've beaten us 2-1 after I predicted 2-1 Scotland. But at least that we got back in it instantly. Andrew Considine, decent debut. Gallagher was shocking today. So it looks like Gallagher could be out for the next game. We were dominating the possession in the first half. But it's really hard. James Forrest made an end pat instantly. James Forrest. The other group game ends 1-0 Belgium, so only Belgium only won by a goal to nil. Okay. Next group game against Denmark. Whoever loses this game is automatically out. So today, Gallagher, he was awful in the last game, I'll admit. He was awful. So John Sutter will come in. I'm going to play Graeme Shinnie there and Ferguson there. Callum McGregor will be on the bench. Also today, Fraser will be on the bench. Christopher on the left, and Forrest will be there because Forrest did come off the bench and score. Last time out. Back in a minute, guys. Right, we're back, guys. We're ready to take on Denmark. Whoever loses this game will be out. That's confirmed. Unless the other two teams draw with each other. Let's see the team. So there's the team selection I've went with. I've put in Sutter, Shinnie, and Forrest. What is the game? Looking at their team, they do look dangerous. The only player I'm scared of in that team is Christian Eriksen with his long balls. Kasper Schmeichel, the goalkeeper, as well, a little bit of two. He's the decent keeper. We're going to remain with Alan McGregor in nets. If we win this, though, we knock Denmark out. But if we win, we knock them out. Whoever loses this is automatically out. We're in Russia. Why Russia, honestly? But we take on Denmark really easy. So whoever loses this, guys, is out of the group. We lost 2-1 to Russia. Denmark only lost 1-0 to Belgium. That's not that bad at all. Denmark's last group game is against Russia, while our last group game will be against Belgium. But that's in a few days' time, as we're ready to take on the Danish. Here's the national anthems. It's Denmark's national anthem. And we're showing Denmark players, though. No, number 10, that's Christian Eriksen. So here is the Denmark team to take on in Russia. Kasper Schmeichel, know him. I know their whole back four. I know their Freeman man midfield. I know pretty much all the front three except for number 7, Schulter. I do know him, but I don't know how good he is, though. So I brought in Sutter, Shinnie and Forrest today. If O'Donnell gets booked, he will be suspended for the Belgium game. And then who will we play? Don't know, but the referee gets the game underway. Obviously, whoever loses this is automatically out. Let's go on. Well done by Considine, kept his place because Gallagher was shocking. So in comes John Sutter to the Scotland lineup. Here's Griffiths, gets it from Ferguson. Here's Forrest. It's an early deflection, it's an early corner for Scotland. A corner whipped in by Lee Griffiths. Good to see him at the tournament over the summer here. Christie, unlucky. Robertson. And John McGinn's offside. But Robertson almost signed Super John McGinn to maybe he got 1-0. That's the Villa man. It's been pretty much all Scotland so far, so Denmark are kind of sleeping at the moment. John McGinn. Griffith. Oh, come on, referee, play it back. And then the referee gave a free kick to Denmark in their own half for an offside from Lee Griffiths. Denmark don't look that confident tonight. Maybe they don't have any focus. Oh Jesus, what the hell? Well done, O'Donnell, you covered that superb, my boy. Christie. Why is Scotland playing like this against the Denmark team who are much harder than Russia? Oh my goodness, if we actually score from this, it'll be a great team move. And here's a great goal opportunity for Christie. Excellent team move done by the players there. Excellent team move. Just let the way. Let Celtic play football in Scottish football. How are we dominating a Denmark team who are much harder than Russia? Maybe we know because if we lose, we're out. They know if they lose, they're out automatically, or they could still. One of these teams could still qualify in third because of a good goal difference. Denmark yet to test Alan McGregor, and they still won't be because John McGinn's won it cleanly with a firm tackle. Forrest. One back by Lee Griffiths for John McGinn. Pushes it wide for Christie. There's only one man that can help him on the left. This man, Andrew Robertson. Great bowling. Griffiths! Well done! And for Lee Griffiths, back in Scotland blue. Robertson with the delivery. And it's headed in well by Lee Griffiths. Down a header past Kasper Schmeichel. And it is Celtic versus Leicester. And the Celtic man gives them the leads. And the first opportunity Scotland gets. But Lee Griffiths is so happy he might be sending Scotland to Euros. Robertson and Christie do superb. Christie prefers the left, I think, now because he's doing superb under Steve Clarke. That's well cleanly won by Scotland. Sutter's been brilliant at defence as well. Forrest, Ferguson. Here's Christie again on the left. He's waiting for Andrew Robertson. And Robertson is there finally. Robertson. It's going to be played back out to Andrew Robertson. And Denmark at this rate, they will be heading out. Robertson with the cross, Lee Griffiths with the header. Robertson and Griffiths have done superb this evening. To remain standing for Flair of Scotland. The Scotland Flair is official. Trying to figure out how it's still. John Sutter's out of defence, but he's okay. He's got Considine's back. Good block, that hit the ribs of Christie, but Griffiths. For Forrest. I think he was looking for a run for Former Aberdeen man there, Graeme Shinnie. Playing with Ferguson in midfield today. O'Donnell, who's taking the full for us. If O'Donnell gets booked in this game, he will be suspended for the Belgium game, but at this rate he's not going to, because he's not done anything bad. No Scotland player has done anything bad. No errors occurred. Forrest to John McGinn. Forrest is trying to get 2 through balls to Griffiths tonight, but partially well blocked by Denmark. It's in from John McGinn. Forrest. And here's Robertson. It's back in from Robertson. Griffiths again! And Robertson gets 2 goal assists to both of Lee Griffiths' goals. What is this combining between Lee Griffiths and Andrew Robertson? Robertson. Griffiths got away from his marker. And he does what he does. In my opinion, next in the last group game, I think we possibly might have a chance of beating Belgium if we play like this, defo. But Lee Griffiths has just shown he is the Scotland number 9. So going to bring on Stuart Armstrong and Kieran Tierney for Christie, but it means Robertson can go up a bit further. But Kieran Tierney comes on in the tournament. But 2-0 up, Griffiths with a double, 2 goal assist for Andrew Robertson. So they certainly are combining well against Denmark. And Kasper Schmeichel, what the hell is happening this tournament to him? Over the pitch it goes. Robertson didn't have to deal, I mean, Scotland have dealt with it, thank God. Cleanly again is Suter. Heidens Griffiths. It's a great turn by Griffiths. Robertson for Ferguson, the Aberdeen man. The Aberdeen man looks to tap in number 3. Here's John McGinn. Almost number 3 there from Lewis Ferguson. Paddy and Derek Ferguson's son and nephew. Gets involved for me because I like him. First effort from Denmark in the game. It's saved by Alan McGregor though. McGregor has responded really well to the losing to Russia. I think the whole team have. A couple of changes to the 11. And gets your team full focused. See, the defence are staying really well defensively tonight. See, Suter and Considine, they are an incredible back 2 defenders. Ferguson to Andrew Robertson. Griffiths is in the middle again. They go to Griffiths this time. And Griffiths with a double! Might have just given us a chance. So Griffiths man of the match. Griffiths with 2 goals. 2 goal rate assist by Andrew Robertson. Really key. Calm and confidence that both him and Robertson are having. The whole group game finishes 3-1 Belgium. So we are third in the group. Our goal difference is +1. Last group game is against Belgium. They've got big defenders. They're playing a back 3, but they're playing a front 3 that's dangerous. Even though it's not Venkland's not that good, but he's still decent. So for this game and this game only, I'm going to play Scott Bain over Alan McGregor. So Alan McGregor will be tired, but Scott Bain in goal for a debut. Scotland, it's up to you to team beat this crap. So guys, if we win against Belgium and Denmark win against Russia, we could potentially go top of the group on goal difference, qualifying to the next round that we'll do later. Actually guys, fuck it, could have just do it full of it. Amsterdam, it's in Holland then. So it's Scotland versus Belgium. The Belgium. There's Scott Bain in the tunnel. Scott Bain claps his gloves together, preparing to walk out. And Lee Griffiths warms up The Scotland team are ready. Robertson got 2 goal assists against Denmark, headed in both. By Lee Griffiths, who is trying to do it. Remain standing for Flower Scotland. No, it's the Belgian national anthem. Belgium, one of the top teams in the world. They're not even doing a huddle. They might have big tall players, but they still have a couple of smaller players. Thibaut Courtois is a rock solid goalkeeper with nice warm gloves. Like them gloves, I've got them. It's the Belgium captain Eden Hazard. His brother's playing, Torgan Hazard, who is number 16, I'm sure. So we've not even heard our national anthem once. So only one change from the Denmark game. Alan McGregor on the bench because of tiredness. Scott Bain is in goal. O'Donnell, if he gets booked in this game, will be suspended for the first knockout rounds. But Scott Bain is in goal as Alan McGregor needs a bit of a rest. For the Belgians and their national squad, welcome. They've got a strong 11 though. Their team looks very strong in a tournament like this. Oh, we beat Denmark after losing to Russia. Can we believe in ourselves and beat Belgium? Let's go. Robertson. O'Donnell gets booked in this game. He'll be suspended for the first knockout round, whoever we face, if we qualify. At this moment, we are third in the group. And that is still impressive because our goal difference is +1. Christie. Robertson. Back to Ryan Christie. Griffiths' header. Oh, it's a great... It was almost 1-0 Scotland, guys, but Griffiths' header was saved by Thibaut Courtois. But it's a very good start from Scotland. That's what you want to see against a big team, especially like Belgium. Great block and clean intervention from Robertson. It's a great defensive and aware from Robertson. John McGinn to the playmaker in the game. Robertson been brilliant all tournament. Christie wants it back from Lewis Ferguson, and he will. It's Christie. Griffiths unlucky. Griffiths has been causing Belgium's defence all sorts of bother. Wonder if Courtois will concede and we won't. Might too, because we've got Scott Bain in nets while McGregor's resting on the bench because of fitness problems. It's good to also play Scott Bain just to get him a run out. It's won by, I can't remember, I think that was Ferguson that won that. And now Forrest looks for Griffiths. Griffiths, well done. Great pass from Lee Griffiths. And it's Super John McGinn who tries to score on an angle. But it should be, in my opinion, guys, it should right now be currently at least 2-0 to Scotland. Belgium have just not really done much on Scott Bain. Super John McGinn. Courtois looks worried. And here's Robertson. Robertson! Oh well, how was that kept out? Don't know. Robertson, unlucky. But Andrew Robertson almost scored an absolute cracker for his tournament goal. Belgium have not looked themselves in the opening half hour. Have they just got worrying problems, or are they weak like we knew they would be? Here come the Belgians. It's cut out well though by Andrew Robertson. We are captains on bands. He certainly knows he's a captain for our national team. Here's Witsel for Belgium. And Kevin De Bruyne, beaten by James Forrest. De Bruyne has a much better grand than Forrest will ever earn. And Eden Hazard too, he's also been beaten by Forrest. And Griffiths beats Vertonghen. It's a mix-up at the back. Belgium's back three continues to defend. They've got to keep an eye on Griffiths though when he's in the middle. Here's Forrest. Back post on Forrest. Christie. Doesn't keep it in, and it is half time. It's Scotland 0, Belgium 0, and it should be at least 2-0 Scotland. I am going to bring on Declan Gallagher. Make any mistakes, you're getting sacked from the team. But 0-0 at the break. Pretty positive first half performance. All Scotland so far though. Suter off because he's tired. Declan Gallagher, have you returned in happiness? I hope so. Let's go Scotland. Here come Belgium. It's well cut out by Andrew Robertson, who gives it back to the goalkeeper Scott Bain. It's a perfect kick though. Nice clean passing. Nice, no fouls to be committed by either team at the moment. Robertson, Christie. He always waits for Robertson to make a run behind him. And it's a free kick to Scotland in the Belgium half. Smiles outside the penalty box, but it's a free kick to Scotland in the Belgium half. Christie went down. Should have at least a card. It's not, I don't think so. Going to be taken in with the free kick by Andrew Robertson. Robertson. Don't be dirty, that's the main thing. As he beats Robertson. Oh, he's not beaten John again, though. And that's a late free kick. The referee is going to just give a foul and a free kick, and it's a yellow card for the Aberdeen player, Lewis Ferguson. I'm just going to give him so much credit now because he's doing well for Scotland. And a booking for Lewis Ferguson. Here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne's free kick is well saved by Scott Bain. Certainly knows his kicks need to improve a little bit, but and do what he can for the team. Scott. Oh, he went into Robertson's back as well. Here's Lukaku. He's beaten by Declan Gallagher. Didn't make an impact in the opening group game against Russia, but he's making an impact since coming off the bench. Griffiths. Christie. Is this Scotland's hopes of qualifying not in doubt? Here's Robertson. Oh, it's unlucky. Ferguson! Saved by Thibaut Courtois. But Ferguson, I'm really thinking he's going to score today. We'll bring on Ollie Buck for James Forrest shortly. Thibaut Courtois, I feel he's going to be the first keeper to concede here today, as Scotland are all over the Belgians' defence. Ferguson loses it. Here's Lukaku. Well done by Scotland as the defence are staying all focused in the back four. That's really good. Unlucky Super John McGinn. The Belgians aren't going without a fight. And Belgium with a lead effort on Scott Bain. But it's out of play. There's only a few seconds left of normal time. Unless it's a very... And it is full time. The scoreline 0-0. But we drew 0-0 with Belgium. Very positive from Scott Bain's clean sheet debut. Have we just done enough to qualify? The man of the match today was Thibaut Courtois. In my opinion, it should have been a win for Scotland, but Scotland defensively stayed focused again. So the other game, Russia, how they got on. Denmark lost 3-0 to them. We finished third in the group on a positive goal difference. We'll find out if we're through in a minute. Here we go. And guys, we've qualified! We are through to the knockout stages, and we've got Holland. A hard game, but well done. So let's see the ties. Turkey, Austria, Czech Republic, Portugal, Belgium, Norway, France, Poland, Holland, Scotland, Spain, England, Italy, North Macedonia, who made it through, and Russia and Germany. Guys, oh my god, the only teams that didn't make it through from the UK were Wales and Northern Ireland. Let's go through North Macedonia's group. I knew that. Oh my god, they came third in the group by a split goal difference. Oh my. Okay then. It's good to see. So here we go. Scott Bain will not be in goal for this one. Alan McGregor will. Scotland, it's up to you. That's a really strong Belgium team. Van Dijk is not involved. But here we go, up against Holland in the first knockout run. Robertson, it's up to you, my boy. You've been brilliant this tournament. Really confident to stay safe as well. Guys, it's been snowing where I live. I live in Kilmarnock in Scotland, just south of Glasgow. So it's in Amsterdam, so it's in Holland again. Stayed in Holland then. Here we go, up against Holland. If we win this, we're in the quarter-finals of the Euros. It's the Bridge, the captain for them, versus our captain, Andrew Robertson. Come on, Scotland. And there in Memphis Depay, one up. It's him versus Griffiths for attack, but it is up to I think Griffiths will do better. Please be for Scotland, because if it is, I need to sing it, because I am a Scotland fan. Here we go. It's the Holland's national anthem is very nice, so let's know what you think of it. I like it. Gino Ronaldo, number 8 there, Liverpool player. Taylor Bain, number 6, former Manchester United player. Manchester City player. Nathan Ake, number 5. Freeze, number 22. Talent, number 3. Casella, number 1. And the Villagers, number 2. Their captain. Okay, no for Scotland yet. Okay. So here is the Holland team. It's that's apart from to Bridge, their strongest 11 would be out. And Van Dijk was playing, but Van Dijk is not involved, so it means they could make defensive mistakes. Marcus Deluxe, it's amazing. One change from the last group game against Belgium, and putting Scott Bain on the bench and bringing in Alan McGregor. O'Donnell and Ferguson, they're booked. They're suspended for the quarter-final, and they certainly know they've stayed focused enough to come this far. Holland, they probably will do positive. It's really how Scotland need to be their best. It's mostly the left we attack on, and Robertson does well there. O'Donnell. Back to Alan McGregor, who looks for the playmaker. Considine, you've been brilliant. Full tournament. I don't know what to say. It's really how Scotland are playing it out from the back at the moment and are really calm with it. It's a good possession game here against Holland. That's what you want to do when you play a team like Holland. Just hold up the ball so much. Well done, John McGinn. Finds Christie. Dumfries beats Robertson, but it's an early throw for Scotland. A special in the Holland half would be nice, and it is. Christie back to Robertson. Unlucky James Forrest. Eyes O'Donnell up the park, but Holland haven't really threatened Alan McGregor yet. We haven't threatened their keeper, but we have been more dominant technically on a little bit of possession. Don't give them it. And McGregor almost conceded the first goal, but Holland hit it off target. Unlucky. That would have been unlucky to concede from you there, Alan McGregor. It's good to see Shagger in. The Scotland scored back again. Nice. Another nice passing from the back four. Have Scotland's back four stayed well? Yes, enough. I think they will be suited for another round if they play like this. Griffiths. For Christie. Unlucky, super John McGinn. I think he was going to pull the strike on there. Hopefully Casilla had saved it or made an error. One back though by Scotland. And one back by Holland. Beats Considine. And Holland get another effort. But honestly, guys, Holland have had two efforts, but they've both been off targets. They haven't really thought this through, because they know it's a very, very tall Scotland back four, and McGregor in goal. It's despicable. Decent kick by Alan McGregor. Another decent kick. Ferguson technically helped that on. John McGinn to Griffiths. Who's this? Ahead of Forrest. It's Graham Shinney. Former Aberdeen man. Doesn't beat Deluxe. Here come Holland just before the break. How long? No minutes added on time. It's away by Robertson, thank God, and it is half time. And it's 0-0. Very positive, Scotland. Just need to keep an eye on Holland. 0-0 at the break. This could be heading for an extra time period at this rate. But the second half kicks off. It'd be nice to get a victory over Holland. They're a very tricky team. We play France in the next round. It will be beaten probably, but as long as we put out a good showing, to get an effort on goal, we are. Stayed focused in the game though. That's practically the main thing you want from your national team. Robertson. Griffiths unlucky, couldn't beat to Litton there. He did, it would be magical. Bergerson to Shinnie. It's away by Nepanaki, a throw on the right to Scotland. It's Ruller House. Staying positive means so much to the national team. Here's Stephen O'Donnell. It's into the middle. It's headed away by Holland. And John McGinn. John McGinn! Said he was fouled, he wasn't. Here's Forrest. Some cheeky skill moves. Cheeky skill moves from James Forrest. He's trying to get the cross in. Holland see their arm. They have to mark or we will do well. Not going to bring off Christie, bring on Ryan Fraser, but guys, Holland I think know that we will probably score at some point in the second half because the way we're playing, it's 0-0 still, but on comes Ryan Fraser. John McGinn, it's another good block from Holland. See, we're doing skill moves to try and score from an attack. Forrest, he finally gets the ball in. It's a dangerous area. At this time, Holland. See, Holland are giving too many throws away. If they didn't, they would be probably, hopefully, at the other end. See, why? Now Forrest is all alone. In from Forrest. See, Griffiths can't beat DeLitt. But it's still 0-0. It's really fighting. Holland look like the weaker side at the moment. How come? Because we're attacking in their half. They've not really done much in the second half in our half. Ryan Fraser. Forrest. He finds James Forrest. Oskin! And Griffiths gets a shot that's saved. That could have been early one. That could have been 1-0 Scotland. That should be at least 1-0 Scotland. Considine gives it away, but it doesn't matter. It's over the bar. Forrest, I'm going to bring you off because you look tired. I'm going to bring on Stuart Armstrong. He does get a player face at the moment. The guys, how did we make up that chance minutes ago when Griffiths just hit the shot of a save, but that should have been the winner. And it's still 0-0. John McGinn back to Armstrong. This is Armstrong. Armstrong! It's Stuart Armstrong! It's Stuart Armstrong! Oh, he might have just won it for Scotland! These Euros are ours! Hurrah, hurrah, Scotland! And on comes Armstrong, keeps on going and going and going! Have we just knocked out Holland? Have Scotland done it again? But Stuart Armstrong has just scored in the tournament. Armstrong might have just been the most time player to do so. But Stuart Armstrong has come on for James Forrest because of fitness problems. It doesn't matter. It's 1-0 Scotland. It's away by Robertson. There's 4 minutes of added on time and Scotland still breaking. Holland though win it back and it's going towards the box. Robertson. Alan McGregor. Shooter! Doesn't block it! And Alan McGregor, we were minutes away from winning the game, and then he fell on his arse. And then Suter almost got a block. If Suter got the block and forced it over, it would have been a different story. But it's going into extra time this game. But Armstrong was so relieved when he scored. Holland have just made us pay. But it is 1-1 going into extra time. It is 1-1 after we were the team going one up, because we were the more dominant team in that second period of normal time. Ryan Fraser, don't take your anger out on, please. You have, but you've just won it. Oh my goodness, Sitter. He's went badly in there. But Sitter's at least just yellow carded. But look at that. Going on Memphis Depay when they're on the counter attack. Don't want to do that. But Sitter ends up in the book then. It's Frankie de Jong to take the free kick. He takes it short, thank God. Dumfries onto Daley Blends. High in towards the box, but O'Donnell gets it away. No Scotland player. It's a good save by Shagaru. Really trying to make an impact in extra time. Ferguson. He was fouled in the Holland half. And it will be a Holland in the Holland half. Free kick to Scotland. Ferguson was fouled and then he farted. Joke. Position shift. Robertson. Oh, he was looking for Griffiths, I think. And it is half time and extra time. I'm afraid it could be heading to a penalty shootout between these two. But at least that John Sutter has only got a booking. Oh, booking least. Is there one last time to go? Minutes remaining. And it is 1-1. Holland knock it out for our throw. And we have another chance. See, you guys were so good on the right in the game today. Armstrong. Griffiths back to his former Celtic teammates. It's Armstrong. Look for Fraser on the left. And McGregor's beaten! Why is no one marking Promise? Is this Scotland over? Griffiths. Armstrong to John McGinn. Griffiths. Griffiths! Dramatic win, late equaliser from Lee Griffiths. Penalties it is. And well done, oh my God, oh my God. Great from John McGinn, and great from Griffiths. Griffiths has just equalised. Penalties. It looked like we were going to lose, but then Lee Griffiths stepped forward. Done what he can. So this, guys, is going to penalties. We need Alan McGregor to make a couple of saves in the shootout, but Super John again. Let's put this in order. Ability. But the team huddle has done announcement. Ready. It's Memphis Depay first for Holland. Against Alan McGregor. McGregor sent the wrong way, the first one. Griffiths with our first penalty. Griffiths against Casilla. And Griffiths gets it past Casilla, thank God. I thought Casilla saved that with his left hand. Alan McGregor, second penalty for him to face. It's promised. Oh, it's a Pogba run up. Oh God. Against Alan McGregor. McGregor almost got a strong hand to that one. Armstrong, don't let me down, boy. Sends Scasilla the wrong way. It's 2-all in the shutout. Confidence is what you want from Scotland. It's Wijnaldum against Alan McGregor, who gets sent the wrong way again. Ryan Fraser. He's just dinked it down the middle. Confident penalty from everybody so far. It's a great ship penalty. Slip Young, the striker, sends McGregor the wrong way as well. Hi, Jaden. Leo, Jaden. Ferguson. He misses! We need to save! Alan McGregor needs to make a save here from De Jong, or we are out. Finish on the board line, we have save! John McGinn. And he misses! Holland win! We're out! We missed our last 2 penalties, even though they missed their 5th. If we scored with sub, it would have been 4-all, but unlucky. Holland's through. Scotland out. Very good from Scotland. To be fair, guys, we were very, very good in that tournament. Really, really unlucky as well from Griffiths. Who goes through, guys? Austria, Portugal, Belgium, Poland, Holland, England, Italy and Russia. The final, who has it been won with? I'd Portugal beat England, so fuck yous England, fuck yous. See you guys.